Everything was great today. I'll say they worked this. I've never had a workout like that, and I don't get tired, but they made sure I got tired today. I'll say my favorite workout, it'd probably be when we had to rotate our hips like 3 times in a row, and then we had a drill where the coach had us back pedal, sprint forward, back pedal, sprint forward, run around them, and do the same thing. So the fact that I actually got to work out with the Ohio State coaches, it was a great experience, and I'll say it was a hell of a workout.
Yeah, what was it like, talking to, some of the Ohio State coaches, and what were they saying to you, and how much, had you talked to some of those guys before?
Conversations was good. They're looking forward to me coming here. They're looking forward to me talking to them after our meetings. I'll say it's great meeting Ohio State coaches because you learn from the best of the best, and then you just get the best of everything they're doing for you, and they're gonna push you to be the best that you can be on and off the field. They wasn't just talking about us on the field, also how can we be off the field.
What would Ohio State offer me for you?
That'd be everything for me. From being from Ohio, the Ohio State is the best of the best to me. So I'll say getting an offer from them, it would mean everything to me.
How many offers do you have right now?
Right now I have 24 or 25 offers.
And any offers, maybe Ohio State, one of them that you want to pick up yet?
It's a couple offers I want to pick up. I'm talking to a couple of them, like Penn State, of course, Ohio State, Florida Hurricanes, Michigan, and Oklahoma.
It's like what, football?
It was amazing. Everything that he's saying, I'm most definitely listening, and I'm putting it on the field and just focusing up on everything that he's saying because I know he's going to push me to be the best.
What are you looking to prove this summer and specifically work on with your game in particular?
I'm working on getting a little bigger. I'm working on getting a little faster, being smarter on the field, and then I'll say my agility. Just being able to be quick and fast off anything. So if, like how they were breaking down, I want to be able to mimic their movement and break down as fast as them.
Did you get any feedback, from the Ohio State players, and have you talked to those guys at all? What was it like, being around those guys?
It was wonderful being around those guys. So I have 2 friends, 3 up here, Jair Brown, Jalen Johnson, Mayan Williams. They was all giving me pointers. Of course, the corners and safety was giving me pointers. So if the receiver's breaking down with his hips, you do the exact same. So you're just mirroring him, basically.
What have those guys that you're, friends with told you about the experience in general, and do they try to, recruit you to come up here at all?
Oh, they most definitely recruit me a lot to come up here. I'm up here also because of them. They said there'll be a great opportunity for me, and they didn't lie. They was taking me through a lot of the drills. The coaches that tell me to do something, and then they'll break it down for me even more, or before I do it, they'll tell me to get some practice in before I go up, so then I can impress their coaches.
And to see, not only were, the coaches or the players kind of, coaching you up a little bit, talking to you, but they were getting crazy, with every one of those one-on-one reps. How did that feel, I guess, going through that process and seeing so much life from guys that, they could be your teammates at some point?
At first I started off slow, and then when they started picking it up as far as their energy, then I seen that, and I had started picking it up off there, so started off slow, and then when their energy started picking up, mine did as well. And then, of course, we had to start boxing some of the receivers, and it felt great. It felt great for Ohio State players to cheer for you and help you do better.
Do you feel, I don't know if it's a pressure, I don't think that's the right word, but when it comes to, being in a building that develops a lot of defensive backs, whether it's a high-level Big Ten or, NFL corners, is there a pressure involved, or do you feel it when you enter this building?
You most definitely feel the energy. You feel the energy off the corners and the safeties, and you got to live up to that. Even if you're not on the field with them yet, you're still on the field that they have practice on, that they have played on. And I feel the energy with them. They most definitely gave me tips on how to bring it, and then after that I just put it out there on the field.
What kind of pointers did you get today, whether it was from the players or the coaches?
Sink your hips, don't be robotic, so don't just be stiff. Be able to be fluid with your hips, and then just overall just play with heart.
And when you won, you won quite a few of those one-on-ones. I mean, does that just give you, I don't know, like a comfort level of like, yeah, I belong on this field, like at Ohio State?
I most definitely believe I belong on the field, but I try to take it just rep by rep. Even if I slap the ball down, I still see it as what could I have done better to stay on top of the ball, or how could I have a perfect rep.
What's your relationship been like with Tim Walton? I'm sorry if you've already been asked this, but
you okay? Our relationship is good with Coach Walton. He most definitely pushes me. He texts me and makes sure I'm on top of my stuff, even if it isn't football related. So I have a healthy relationship with him.
So I mean, did you? I don't know. Like, was it any different than the previous regime? I mean, especially. I mean, he's only been here a year, but he kind of knows what Ohio State is. Like,
I can most definitely see like the energy. So I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. So does he know kind of Ohio State, even though he hasn't been here?
Oh yes, sir. I can say he picked up on them a lot, and the players feed off his energy as well. So when they seen that he was having like a little celebration, a little excitement, and the players picked it up, and then we had picked it up off.